Yeah, I think the White Six stink. Like not the wrestlers themselves, not like in the real world, but like in kayfabe, you cannot convince me Joe Gacy doesn't smell like must and mildew. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of my weekly SmackDown Raw and PLE review series where I review the show. So let's get straight to it. The show opened up with a car crash, and I guess it revealed it wasn't Jacob. So I'm like, who is it? They did arrest Solo, so I'm like, did he crash into the car on purpose and set it up to set Jacob up? I wouldn't put it past him. I'm just saying it's kind of a little complicated, but it is what it is. Cool little segment to open up the show. And then they opened up the first official match as Charlotte versus Raquel. It was a solid match, but as much as I would love for Charlotte and Alexa to win, they not winning it. It's clear that they probably are gonna set a match at Clash of Paris. That's probably like the direction they want to go, especially because they need a big time feud over on SmackDown soon. I think they're. How can I say this? I don't want them to lose. I want them to win. It's just knowing WWE, they're not gonna have that last for too long. But hey, the match was cool. The tag match at SummerSlam is gonna be cool too. I ain't complaining too much. And then, like I said earlier, Jacob got arrested. He later gets out. I'll get to that in a minute. That segued us into a Melo and Priest match, in which it's nice to see Carmelo Hayes get some shot on TV because he really hasn't been shown. Because I don't know what happened to that Miz storyline. Like they both kind of just disappeared off SmackDown one day, and it's kind of just okay. Like I understand Melo got engaged or whatever, but what happened to the Miz? Like what happened to that story? They kind of just dropped it, or the Miz is just shooting a movie or something. I don't know, but it's kind of where he just dropped the whole storyline like that. But speaking of drop storylines, like where does R-Truth fit in this Alistair Black Priest feud? Because it's like, what's the plan there? Like they kind of just push him to the wayside in a way, because it's like Priest was back in Truth, and Black didn't like Truth, and that somehow, some way led to Black and Priest feuding, which is the direction they clearly want to go. Right there, setting it up now. Alistair, did his thing in this thing and beat up Damian Priest. So it was like, yeah, it's clear they want a feud. So like, is R-Truth just pushed to the wayside, or is he going to be like involved in this somehow, make it like a triple threat? Even though Priest doesn't have a problem with Truth, or Truth doesn't have a problem with Priest either. So it was like, what's the plan here? I don't know, but either way, this Priest versus Black feud is going to be fire. They about to cook. I'm not gonna hold you. SmackDown, ooh wee. And then you had the Wyatt 6 promo, and then Jesus, Solo came out, cut a little promo, and then that's when Jacob got released. He got released real quick. I'm not going with you. This is how you know this is wrestling. A black man getting released out of jail that quickly. Even Saul can't do that, but better call Saul. Saul Goodman is not pulling off that miracle. Let me tell you that. But anyway, he gets released. He gets out. Jimmy helps him out. They fight the what do they call it? The MTF, something like that. My family tree. That's what it's called. Stupid name for a group, by the way. Like who? Bro, just call it the Bloodline. Like I get it. It's just you don't want to call it the Bloodline because they know everybody's tired of it. They just let's get something close. We're like, come on, bro. Just call it the Bloodline, bro. But anyway, and shout out to Jimmy, man. He's in a better storyline. Well, I think they both Jimmy and Jay are both in good storylines. I think they both are getting the shine and respect they deserve. Hopefully, one day Jimmy gets a championship, a singles championship, the U.S. championship. Why not, right? Why not? Just he doesn't have to hold it for long. Hold it for like a month or two. Like nothing crazy. Just give him a little short, little rant. I think that's cool. But yeah, steel cage match between Solo and Jacob, which is Jacob finna catch a body. Let me say that. Jacob Fatu is finna kill that man Solo. It's about to go down. But yeah. He had a quick little 5 minute Stephanie McCarroll versus Alba Fire match, which is like, okay, whatever. Not that big a deal. Got to progress that story somehow, right? And then we had match of the night, the fatal 4-way tag match between Andrade and Ray, DIY, Fraxium, and the Machine Guns. And that's why the SmackDown division is so good. Like, I don't have a problem with the Wyatt Six. It's just they kind of came in and kind of not ruined the flow, but like kind of stopped the momentum a little bit. So hopefully it comes back to what it was before. Because before the whole Wyatt Six thing, they was cooking every week, banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. No Sheamus. Like now, hopefully they don't mess this up. Hopefully it just doesn't, not necessarily ruin, because you could just do it outside the title picture. But I just don't want the Wyatt Six to be booked as these like unstoppable, unbeatable things. Like they got jumped and they still came out on top. You know what I mean? Like I don't want them just to dominate. Right? I do want them to show some weakness. Like in wrestling, I don't really like it when like a character is like super overpowered and they just can't lose. I don't hate it. It's just don't overdo it, right? Just don't, especially in a division like the tag division on SmackDown, where they can easily just like hot potato the title over and over, and I don't think people would have too big of a deal about it. Like if Andrade and Rey Fenix won the tag championship right now, I don't think people complain about it too much, to be honest. Right? The tag division is that good, is that fluid. So hopefully the booking isn't ruining it. And in the main event, you had John Cena coming out, and he's like, "Yo, I got a movie, dog. Hey, bro, I ain't signing this contract. I got a movie to do." And Cody's like, "Nah. You finna sign this contract," and just beat him up. Just jumped off the top with the title. With the title, the Jesus, what is it called? Whoa, hold on. Contract. There we go. Oh, that's so hard. Jump up. It was mad unnecessary. You just grab the contract and just jump off the top. Like, bro, just do this. Jump off the top, bro. You didn't need the contract to do that. Beats him up. Leaves him bloody. Like he grabs his hand and signs the contract. Like, bro, that's not how that works, Cody. That's not legally binding. You can't knock someone out and sign the contract for them. That's not. I don't think that's legally binding, but it's wrestling. So it is what it is, especially when it's a street fight at SummerSlam, which is kind of confirms to me that Cody is not winning. There's going to be some shenanigans. All right, I'm thinking Seth cashing in or some sort of interference between the whatever they're calling the Braun and Braun thing over on Raw. You're going to have that come in there, and then Roman and Jay. It's going to be a lot of overbooked shenanigans. So Cody is not winning that title, unfortunately. So maybe he does. Maybe they pull a swerve and have him win in the end. But there's going to be a lot of shenanigans. And yeah, that was SmackDown overall. Good show. Can't complain too much. Progress storylines. Getting closer and closer to SummerSlam. You only got 2 weeks left. I think they said 2 weeks. So you ain't got too much time to build it up. But hey, if you enjoyed it, let me know. If you hated it, also let me know. Let me see you down there. Peace.